Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching Wjzz Cool TV live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and other top social media platforms. So like us, follow us, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching Wjzz Cool TV, the Blues Factory, the coolest station in the world. And good evening, I want to say my co-host for the evening, the Red Cup Man, the baddest ass, Gerald Rockstar Reynolds, y'all.
Motor City Rockstar.
Motor City
There's
Rockstar.
only one. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. I just did my show last night, but I did mine from the house last night.
Did you?
I've been trying some new stuff. Trying to see how it's gonna work out. We got some bugs to work out, but we had a great show.
Well,
I know what I should have done that I didn't do last night, but we're gonna try it again because we got a lot of stuff coming up. New syndicated pay-per-views coming up. We got a whole lot of entertainment coming this summer, so I'm getting ready. I'm excited.
Shut the hell up so I can do my commercial.
My bad. Motor City Rockstar.
This is Rockstar. I'm your host, Priscilla Price. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to start off by letting y'all know that we're sponsored by Sweet 100. That's at 15789 Schaefer in Detroit. Every Sunday, Jackie C and Chuck Styles. It's a no-cover charge, so go on over to Sweet 100 on Sunday and check out whatever they got going on. They got a lot going on. I went by there, had a ball, too.
You done?
I don't stay long in no bars. But anyway, also I want to let y'all know about July the 15th. July the 15th in Idlewild, Michigan.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, they got the Mid-Michigan Idlewilders, the 2023 Idlewild Southern Soul Festival. It's a jazz festival and all stuff.
Is it soul or Southern Soul?
It's soul.
Okay.
And jazz.
You can't confuse the Southern Soul people. They be looking for Southern Soul. You say Southern Soul.
They find what they find out when the hell they get there.
So if
it's a jazz festival.
But they don't want to be tricked. Country folks, them country like.
You know what?
She said Southern Soul. What's Southern Soul people?
You worse than Al.
They gonna be the saying. You said Southern Soul and you said soul.
Well,
they gonna be mad. Priscilla Price, y'all look at her real good because she's the one with the information. Give me the information one more time.
Shut the hell up, Rockstar.
I'm just saying.
This is Mid-Michigan Idlewilders 2023 Idlewild Soul Festival, July the 15th.
Not Southern Soul. Soul, y'all.
Yeah, soul.
But either way, soul music is good.
And you can call Miss Vivian Webb at 313-300-1455. Call Miss Vivian Webb to find out more information, or either go on the Mid-Michigan Idlewilders Banquet Center event thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I want to talk about this young lady, but I'm going to talk about her in a minute. I do that in a minute. I want to let y'all also know that Saturday, August the 5th, Idlewild's Jazz and Blues.
Jazz and Blues now.
Festival. Saturday, August the 5th.
We got
at Yates Township Hall in Idlewild, Michigan. Located at 6437 South Nelson Road. We used to have it at Mr. Meeks Park, but it's too small.
Right. Because it's gotten so big.
It's gotten so big.
Yeah, and that's what you want.
It's gotten big, Roger.
Yeah.
And that's from 12 until noon, 12 noon until, and it's free.
Right.
So bring your lunches, your blankets, your coolers, and come on out. And if you don't want to drive, you can also call Miss Bernie at 313-864-6877. She have a bus that's going to be going up on the 5th.
Right.
Now, Southern Soul.
Here we go. We on the Southern Soul.
Southern Soul.
Now we on the Southern
baby.
Soul, y'all.
Southern Soul. We got C&B Production. You know who C&B is, don't you?
I do. Even if she won't accept my friend request on Facebook.
Well, just keep it aggravating her. She'll accept it.
Hey, look, I sent a friend request. It was so long sitting there in the queue. I took it back and sent it again.
All right.
I said, maybe I got lost down the list a little bit. You know what I mean?
CNB Production, August the 12th at the Aretha Amphitheater. Y'all know that's the old Shane Park. She's got Willie Clayton. She's got T. Marvin. I didn't know that boy could sing like he sang.
Yeah.
Jay Wan,
Yeah,
my
Jay.
girl Westlove,
Westlove.
Tina P, and my man, Mr. What's his name? Sir Charles Jones. It's Friday.
Now,
Sir Charles Jones and Coco is the MC, the comedian Coco, and DJ Fuji.
Fuji, my man.
Yes,
Fuji,
yes.
yeah.
I was he at Derek Wilson's pink party?
I don't think he was. I wasn't there. I didn't go to that.
You didn't put your pink suit on to
No,
go?
I didn't go to Westland. Because I was busy. I was busy.
Anyway,
and West knew that.
y'all got to go out and support CNB Productions. You can get your tickets at Ticketmaster or at the box office at the Amphitheater. Now, I want to talk about this young lady before I introduce my special guest. Miss Nan Bailey. She's a hard worker. Hard worker. That's my grandbaby, you know.
Uh-oh. So you gonna get the extra plug tonight, I guess.
She's an artist. She sings. She's a writer. She's a producer. She's an actor. She's a mom. You know, she was with Cuba Gooding down at the soundboard not too long ago. What was that?
Didn't she do? Cuba was just here.
Omar.
Oh, was that
Okay.
Omar?
Why I say Cuba? It's his daddy, right? Well, they know who the hell I'm talking about. Anyway, Omar,
Good thing the
right?
camera shot wasn't on you.
She's
that
an
day.
actor,
It's all good.
dancer, influencer. Matter of fact, she do so many different things. She was on last week with Mr. John Boyd,
Okay.
and they're talking about. I think the school opened up today, this morning, where he's teaching, people, entertainers, how to be on the business end, in the business end of it. She's an exceptional person. I just, it's so much that I can say about Nan. I just don't have the time because I want to introduce y'all to my special guest. My special guest, Mr. Damon Trice. I've been trying to get Damon and them on the show for the longest. Now finally got a chance to get him on. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Damon Trice. Yes. Hi, sweetie. How are you?
I'm good. Thank
All
you for
right.
having me.
Tell us what's going on with Damon Trice.
Well, lately I've been pretty busy. I'm currently working on a show here in the city
Okay.
at the Aretha Jazz Cafe. Will be coming up May 17th.
Okay.
It will actually be my first headlining show here in
Alright.
Detroit. So I'm really looking forward to that, and got a great group of people working with me, and some beautiful young ladies that's here in the city that's doing their thing,
Okay.
and I'm looking forward to it.
Well, who all is on your show?
Well, I have the group Love I Am. They're going to be opening up. Three beautiful young ladies
Yes,
that
can
definitely
sing.
can sing.
Yes.
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 Yes,
They
they're
perform
going to
here,
they're going to
yeah.
do their thing, and they're going to be the opening act. And I also have some lovely background singers, which consist of it's a group called Full Circle. Maybe you've heard of them.
That's called.
Full Circle.
Okay.
Yes, they're three young ladies that sing. They have a group, and then I have Miss Soroya Watkins, who actually is my good friend and brother in song. I always call him, is his sister.
Okay.
So she will be joining them. So they will make up my background singers.
Oh wow. Man,
And of course, I have the
tell
All Stars playing behind me.
you, All Stars.
Yes,
Ah,
yes. So
David
nothing but the
Brandon.
best. Nothing but the best.
That's David Brandon. I
DB is
tell
my
you.
man. He's
Yes,
great
yes,
guy.
yes. Sound like Louis Armstrong.
Yeah, Dave's smooth though.
Yes, and now what else have you been doing? Baby.
Well, in the midst of putting together my show, I'm also working on a stage play which will be performing. Which also the lovely Nin Bailey is involved with the stage play.
Oh yes.
And Mr. James Cohen is the director and writer. I was fortunate enough to join his cast.
Yeah.
And we also have featured Leola Moore. You might know her.
Yes,
Also,
yes.
actress, lovely actress. She'll be in the play also. So we're going to have a good time with that. That'll be May 27th.
And that's where?
That's at the United Methodist Church
On what?
in Southfield.
Oh, in
Southfield.
In
Southfield.
Southfield.
Right there,
Okay.
Northwestern
Yeah,
Highway.
Northwestern Highway.
Right there where it
Okay.
comes in.
Yes.
Almost at the split. Yeah.
Okay. And what else you got going? Be quiet.
She said, "Be quiet."
I'm
Oh
not
well,
talking to
I just finished up a challenging endeavor with Miss Sky Covington and her productions. As you all know, she does the Satin Dow Review,
you. Right.
and she also has a male counterpart to that, and I joined that cast.
Okay.
And I think that's
And,
a new thing. She
Okay,
did.
Yeah,
now
I-
who are you singing?
I actually challenged myself to do Johnny Mathis.
I bet you can do it too.
It was quite a challenge, but I got through it.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was
I wonder Braxton gonna do
an
Louis.
experience.
Huh?
Braxton Davis. Gonna do Louis.
Braxton
Well, we
Davis in
have-
it too?
No,
I was
I don't
saying, he
believe
should be.
I don't believe he's in it. But
No.
we had definitely a very talented group of guys
Okay.
doing that, and I think I was the last one to join in.
Do you know the other guys that are going to be performing?
Well, I don't want to leave anyone out.
Well,
so
fuck it, if you do, you do.
Yeah.
But some of the characters, because we have a gentleman does an excellent version of Miles Davis.
Mm-hmm.
That's Mr. Alan Denard Jr. And yeah, I know his father. That's why I can remember him.
Okay.
But we have a gentleman by the name of Alfred Jones. He gave me a lot of words of encouragement. I think they call him Smoke. He's an excellent performer also. We have a gentleman, his name kind of escaped me, but he does Billy Eckstein. And
Oh, wow.
He does an excellent
I
version of
worked
that.
with him in the
Yeah,
60s, Billy Eckstein.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes.
Well, this gentleman, he has an exceptional voice, and he does a great job of them. All of them are good, and like I say, I can't name all of the guys because I'm really not familiar with all of them, but
Mhm.
I enjoy being in their company. You know, it was an
Oh, okay.
honor to sing with all of them.
All right, I just want to let y'all know that you're watching WJZZ Cool TV, The Blues Factory, live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and other top social media platforms. So like us, follow us, share, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching WJZZ Cool
Thank you.
TV.
And I'm gonna do my rendition of Al. And we want to let you know that Blues Factory is about covering and paying homage to the unsung musical talent, musicians, and artists around the city of Detroit.
That's it.
And
Excellent.
Priscilla Price is a legend herself. You can't go wrong this way.
I gotta ask you one damn question. Why am I looking at us on instead of seeing him?
Because Roger working in the control room. I don't control that.
What's this?
This is the laptop. This is
Take
the
that
laptop.
shit down so I can see what's going on.
It's the same thing.
I can't
This
see
shot
him.
is
I
that
don't
shot.
see him.
You're not gonna see because they don't have the camera trained on him.
It is too.
No, it's not. I'm not controlling this.
Well,
I'm not being your co.
I'm a fire Roger.
I'm not being your co. Jewel is in there. It's her fault.
Okay.
She can hear us.
I
Jewel.
can't see my guest, and I would like to see him on the screen.
Uh-oh.
Now.
We'll get.
This is Joe. We have to send him a link. He's not showing up here.
No. He's sitting across the table from us. We need a different camera shot. There it is. You almost had it. You go back. Yeah, we finna be in the mix. We finna be-
Anyway, Damon, I want to see Damon.
There he is, right there.
That's what I'm
You
talking
in the
about.
mix now,
I'm
baby.
here. I'm
Yes, that's what I want to see. I want to see my guest. Tell me, Damon, How long have you been singing?
Since I was a kid, actually.
You're still a damn
Yeah,
kid.
well, I look like it, and yeah, I look like it. But yeah, as long as I can remember that, James Brown was a great inspirational start for me because I used to wear a floor out. I used to dance a lot when I was a kid, and dropping down on the ground and doing splits and all that stuff. And then when I seen the Jackson 5, that pretty much started me on my path of wanting to sing. My grandmother encouraged my cousins and I to. Uh, she saw that they were young, and we ran to the TV, and I think ever since then I was hooked.
The young man.
Because I was the only one that took it serious.
Jackson 5.
Right.
Okay, have you
blood.
been performing anywhere else in the city? By yourself?
Well, no, not by myself. Right now, this is a good start for me to jump into my own production and singing. I have done some previous work, but it was with other people.
Oh, okay. But you ain't got to mention no names or nothing like that because right now we talk about you. I don't care about other people. I want to know who was, like you said, James Brown was your favorite?
Yeah, James Brown. You got, of course, the Jackson 5. And when my voice changed, I really panicked. Because I was so used to singing like Michael Jackson when I was younger, and then all of a sudden, I cracked hard, and I thought my life was over.
Now you say,
Right, so I think I listened to so many different people, and it was funny because the Spinners were one of my favorite vocal groups.
Okay.
And I the first celebrity I ever met was Henry Fambro.
is that right?
Oh, wow.
Yes, I met him as a kid, and so I used to lay it by the speakers and listen to the Spinners, and I used to think I was gonna have a voice like Henry's when I grew up,
All right.
But I started practicing to like Peebo Bryson, and that
Just back up
made
just
me
a little.
find my voice as far as going in coming of age. And,
Okay.
And then from there I learned to project because I was so used to not being able to project to the wall and all that kind of stuff. So now I'm pretty much there.
Okay. Now, the play that you're doing, you said that's going to be out May?
May 27th at the Hope United Methodist Church.
Okay.
I believe that's the name of it. And it's a different type of play. If I could set it up, it's called Headquarters.
Okay.
And the scene takes place in a barbershop setting, but the barbershop has a spiritual background to it where they actually have a pool pit in the barbershop.
Okay.
So you're gonna be get prepared to experience something different with that.
Wow.
And it deals with some serious matters as well as keeping it kind of lighthearted at the same time.
Oh, okay.
How did you land that gig? I mean, what did they?
Well, my close connection to Nin Bailey, because she was in the play previously,
Okay.
and by her knowing Mr. Cohen, who wrote the play, he had some difficulties with keeping cast members, and he needed an extra, and she already knew how I expressed my desire to do acting also. So she just plugged me in with him, and there it was.
Yeah, because right now I asked that because Detroit's a big place for movies and
Right.
production, stage plays, and things like that.
Right.
And so it's alive, it's active.
Oh, yes.
And that's why I wanted to know, like, I know you said you're new on the scene, so if you got management or do you have managers or anybody that coaches you along for gigs or?
Well, so far, Nin stepped up.
Okay.
And because she's very excited that I decided to come from behind the scenes, and because I talked about it for a long while, and I figured it was time. I'm not getting any younger. I know I still probably have the baby face, but that's just the face.
And that's what it's about because Priscilla, that's Priscilla's Then?
Man, that's my grandbaby.
And your daughter? so you went
She's
to right.
not my biological
But you,
granddaughter, but that's what I call her, my granddaughter.
And so, you know, in order to get good information and know that you're in the right place, or you went the right circle to be around.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And, you know, when I had my birthday party, I think it was.
Yes.
He came up on stage and sung with me, my medley.
I wasn't there. Where was I at? I was in Chicago.
You probably was sitting your ass
I was in Chicago. I was in the Shy. Matter of fact, I left on the night before your party. Showed it on the train.
Yeah, well.
Going to Chicago.
He and Hassan.
Hassan. Yeah.
Yeah, they came up and sung the old school medley. You talking about some insane?
Yeah.
Them niggas came blow. That's another. He'll be on my show sooner.
Okay.
But
I thought he was an actor. I thought he was
He's an actor.
Yeah, he played.
Diesel?
Plays Sam Cooke in a play.
Hassan Diesel.
No.
His name Diesel?
No.
But it's the same
Hassan Watkins.
Okay, Watkins.
You just knows as hell.
No, because Hassan Diesel, I want to call him the Billy D. Williams of Detroit right now.
Okay.
He's in everybody's movie. So when you say Hassan, I thought that's who it was. That's all.
You know, doing movies, I mean, I'm not going to say for me, because I've did movies, I've did short films, I've did plays. Is it hard work for you?
Plays? I don't think so, because I always considered myself a character. I used to act in school. I was always in performing arts. Anything that had to do with performing arts, whether it was dance, acting, singing, playing an instrument, I did it all.
You play instrument?
I dabble. I wouldn't put myself in that position because all the musicians I know, they're great, you know, so I ain't even I'm gonna stick in my lane right now.
Okay. Because it was really hard for me because, see, I had shows booked. I did Tony Award nominee called Ain't Nothing But the Blues. We did a music hall. We was there for, I think, a week. And I found that it's a lot of work between going to rehearsals, leaving rehearsals, running home, taking a hose bath, getting ready for my show.
Old school, huh?
Yes. And it was a lot of work for me.
It's a lot
and then I did a short film called, I forgot the name of it, but I did 2 short films.
It was short, that's why I don't remember.
Well, I'm used to being on the go and doing a lot of things. Cause when I was younger as a teen, I moved to California.
Oh, okay.
And I did a lot of performing out there. So it was like between school and performing outside of school. I used to actually perform in Beverly Hills at 16. You know, there was a nightclub there where all the celebrities hung out, and my teachers, they were like, how you get to do this, you know? So, so performing has been in my blood, you know, ever since.
You enjoy it?
I enjoy it, and I enjoy the schedules and things like that. There's plenty of times you end up switching clothes in the car. You get that's an art.
That's
an art. About that.
And it sounds like the seed was more importantly planted while you were in grade school.
Yes.
You were involved in things that were geared towards performance.
Yes, I never liked talent contests. I would do talent shows, but I made it a production. And and because of that type of mindset, people that I went to school with are still talking about it 40 years later.
And I can relate to you when you said that you liked Jamie Brown and then the Jackson 5, because I told someone the other day that I think, like myself, I'm a harmonica player, and people say, you're a great harmonica player. I said, man, you have no idea. I'm not a great harmonica player. I'm like 15 dudes rolled into one with my style.
Right.
Because I can appreciate my idols that I learned from growing up, and I wanted to learn how to
take it serious.
Yeah, and I just kind of added a spin to it, so I can respect what you said.
Yeah, I just never wanted to. I knew it was a talent show, but I treated it like a concert. you know. So and that left a lasting impression.
Cool.
And you know, I like the way you present yourself on stage. You dress well, you look good, and you can sing.
Thank you.
And I really enjoyed that, especially, and I've only seen you once, and that was at my birthday party. But when you walked out there, I can see the women's heads turning.
They want to know who the mystery man was. Who's that mystery man?
And he was well dressed, and he could sing. That's, you know, it's so important that when a male artist, like you was just talking about Braxton, I love Braxton because Braxton presents himself in uniform.
He's in full regalia.
Yes. And when this child right here come on the stage, this young man, I'm sorry, baby, came out there on the stage, he was looking good. He could sing, and he presented himself.
So he understood.
You know, exactly. Yeah. And he knew that I wasn't playing.
Thank you.
And that's big. You know, I just said to Nino last night, the gentleman, I said, man, you be surprised when you don't think that you're getting a recognition that you think you deserve.
Yeah.
You be surprised who's paying attention to you.
Right,
Exactly.
More
yeah.
folks are watching you than you know.
Yeah.
We just
I'm
don't
a strong believer.
Yeah,
in
it's
that.
like you're out here with WJZ. We have no idea who can see us. We just know we want to bring the good entertainment. We want to bring them good content and bring great guests like yourself and Priscilla Price.
Thank
and
you.
I'm trying to be on my best behavior, man. I'm on a tightrope because I'm this far away from getting cussed out. I'm sure of it. So I'm gonna give it back to her because this is her show.
No. I want you to talk to him and find out what you want to know.
No, I mean honestly,
you know, let our guests.
He was so upfront about how he came up, and I was just relating to that because I was just in the exact same conversation with a person last night about how important it is to assign yourself if you're an artist, musical, actress, whatever. I do vocal talent. I used to. I don't do as much as I used to because I smoke and whatever. But assign yourself to a person that you can imitate, that you can study, and let that be your idol.
Right.
And it's not that you're trying to be that person,
Yeah.
but you're trying to learn the style. You
I-
understand
like
control
I said,
and flow
yeah.
and arrangements.
I
and-
understand.
Yeah, you know the
because
highs from the lows.
There's so many male vocalists that I admire, and each one of them I learned something different from, and I, you know, like I mentioned people earlier, but with him, I realized the importance of pronouncing the words when you're singing and being clear, that clarity,
Exactly.
and having that tone at the same time. And also another big favorite of mine is, no joke, he knows it, but Mr. Howard Hewitt, because of his tenor and being able to reach a falsetto and make it a smooth transition back to your natural. That was something that I had aspired to learn well, you know. So, it, you know, of course, Mr. Kenny Babyface Edmonds, I love the way he produces and his melodic feel in music. So each one of those people I learned something from, you know.
You know, when they were kids in Indianapolis, I used to hear them at this club.
Is that right?
Him and his brothers and I think it was his cousin. They were playing at this club, and I went by the club that one night. I was on my way from the fairground. I had did a show at the fairground, and my sister lived in Indianapolis, and at that time my dad was living. And I was on my way from there. I kept seeing all these people lined up. I said, I gotta stop and see what's going on. And Babyface and his brother, they was in there performing. They were young guys. And then next thing I hear, Kenny Babyface, what?
Ready or not.
Yeah.
Yes, they and I still love them, the music that they do, cause I love a lot of musical people.
Yes.
And I tell you one thing, I enjoy. Sometimes I sit at home on my computer and I just pull up artists that I want to hear.
Go back down memory
And
lane.
and Bobby Womack was one of my favorites. That's my homeboy. You know, and I would pull up him and Johnny Taylor, of course.
Yeah.
That's. I have so many artists and see, and for as I'm concerned, when I do a show, I do old school. I'm always old school, and I can't let nobody change me. Roger.
Oh, I don't, he ain't in control.
That's all right. He hear me. I bet you hear me.
Well, you gotta see the replay.
Yes, but I'm gonna stay in my lane because I know when I walk out in that audience and I see my people, my band can have my music and I'll change it in a minute. Because see, I know what they want to hear. See, I don't sing to myself. Like some of these female artists, they go on the stage, they think they're so pretty and this, and they got their phone in their hand, clicking pictures and doing all of this. I sing to my audience, and baby, let me tell you,
So you
I ain't gotta tell you.
You ain't clicking now picture.
Now picture. And see, a lot of them be using their phone to read words.
That's right. Hey, y'all a fraud. Priscilla says you a fraud.
I don't be reading words.
Yeah, I understand it.
But I appreciate, what you do, and I pray that you have success in everything that you want to do. And I know you have the people behind you that's pushing and rooting for you and working for you. It's going to be wonderful. Okay, y'all, call in and talk to Damon and the rock star at 313-355-6018. I call you what the hell I want to call you. I said the rock star.
Motor City rock star.
Call in and talk to him, y'all. Call.
There's only one. We want to. They don't call.
They don't call.
My
They
feelings
call.
are hurt often. Because
They call.
They don't call.
Phones don't work.
I figured out the magic formula. Right. No, the phones do work because remember I called you the other week.
Yes. Usually they'll call my cell phone.
It just gets kind of tricky sometimes when you get in.
Right.
You think it's going to do one thing and it changes
It changes
the
to do
command.
something else.
Yeah.
Yes.
You ready to push this button to tell you change up on you. So it's tricky.
So let us know once again where you're going to be at, Damon.
Okay, let's see. First show will be May 17th at Aretha Jazz Cafe. I believe the show time is at 7 p.m. Doors open at 6. I suggest you get there early due to limited seating. So you want to, when you get there, first come, first serve as far as the seating is concerned.
Where can they get tickets? How much are the tickets?
The tickets for this show is $40. It can be purchased through Cash App at the Ebony Shot. That's DA. I need to spell this so I can get it right. Yeah, the Ebony. DA Ebony EBONY Shot SHOT.
Tell them again.
And it's DA Ebony EBONY Shot SHOT. You can get your tickets through there, or you can purchase them the day of the show at the box office. But if you want those tickets early, then I suggest you do the Cash App.
And you can cash out me.
Whatever works. Whatever works.
Well, I know my show is going to be, I'll be on here when your show start.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully I'm going to get dressed before I leave home so I can make, it's just so damn hard to find a parking space downtown. You get a ticket and you, and the cost of parking is $20.
Everything is.
You know what I can do with $20?
Yeah, you know what that's.
I can go to the casino. $20 and see Damon later.
This is Priscilla. This is New Detroit. With New
Oh,
Detroit
baby,
comes
let me tell you.
a new price list.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
you have
yes.
to pay to park just to go to work.
Yes. I was watching the news this morning, and Ryan Amani said he got a ticket and he was working in Oak Park.
Yeah, Oak Park don't play.
And they sent him the ticket a month later. He didn't even know he had it. He said, I could have paid the money right then. He said, but they sent me a ticket a month later for parking in Oak Park. But anyway, you can always find somewhere to park downtown, though. It's a lot of different, places you can park
If
without.
you know the ins and outs, you'll be able to find something.
Yes. Well, Damon, darling, anything else you want to talk about? You want to tell us about what's going on?
Other than that, and being busy, that's pretty good. I mentioned California, which I call my second home because I really miss the people back there. A lot of people I went to school with that I'm still in touch with. Even my best teacher, we're still in touch, and I watched her family grow throughout the years. Miss Barbara Wilcox.
Your performing arts teachers.
She was actually my dance teacher in high school, and then I became her TA.
He danced too.
Yeah, I did everything.
You there?
Dance, act,
He
everything. I did everything. So I ended up being her aide, teacher's aide. So
Okay, cool.
and so I conducted the class in her absence. So, and because of her and putting me in that position, I had to get over my fear of public speaking. And I told her some years down the line on her birthday one day through social media, I said, "You don't know that you were partially responsible for me getting over my fear of public speaking because I had to take over the class."
Okay.
You're doing a great job tonight.
Yeah.
I can tell. I said earlier. I said I think he's a little nervous, but then I thought about it. I said, no, he's pacing himself. So you did a great job with it. I can recognize it because I used to be like that.
Yeah, I always try to
Ass
think.
ain't never been quiet.
I was not opposed. Ask my mama.
I've been
Mama,
doing it over 30 years and you ain't never been quiet.
So I was the last guy you gonna get a comment out of. Hey, how you doing? That was it. I was like droopy. You know what? I'm happy. That was it.
Well, you never want to come across something and say something that you're gonna regret later on. Like, man, I shouldn't have said that. You know.
But then once I started talking to Priscilla, woo, they done woke up. I created a monster. Oh.
Man.
Now I'm talking about sleep, Daddy.
I hope I don't do that. I hope I don't do that.
Yes, well, y'all know it. I talk all the damn time. Don't make me no different. And
When you know what you're talking about, it makes a difference. When you know what you're talking about, there is a difference.
Yes.
When you know what you're talking about.
I consider myself more an observer than a
Yeah,
talker.
some folks talking their own. The hell they talk about. I'm like, okay, whatever you just said. Priscilla knows what she's talking about.
Well,
One
I
thing you
try.
can't say is that you're gonna get some
I
information.
try.
That's useful.
Also, you know, I gotta go ahead and talk to him while I pull this up. I got to tell him about the logger house with the Little Rascals.
Okay. Well, I guess we're having regular conversation. It's like two
Damn
guys.
right.
It's
Yeah,
two
I really
guys
like
now.
that.
Yeah. That's two regular guys right about now. We're just having while Priscilla's trying to find
Too
her
late.
shit.
I'm back.
she
Oh,
found
that's
it.
right. Just like a woman.
Yep,
It'll
cut
cut
you
you off
off.
mid-street.
Cut you off
It's over.
Too
There
late,
it
I'm
is.
back.
There it
Oh, yeah.
Evening of fine music with the Little Rascals at Sunday, May the 13th. That's coming up.
It's coming up.
Yes,
That's this week.
No,
weekend.
Saturday. I'm
Saturday.
sorry.
That's
Saturday,
this
May the
Saturday.
13th at the Logger House. I won't be here.
You be in Mississippi.
Wait the move.
Going to Mississippi. Going to Mississippi. John Reed, if you can see the rock star, I'm not coming this time, buddy. I'll catch you on the flip side.
That's gonna be down in at the shed number 5 down in on Russell. I think that's where it's right in that area. Anyway, go down and hang out with the Little Rascals. That's May the 13th, Saturday, and it's free. It's no cover. I think they start at, don't say what time they start, but go on down there and hang out with the Little Rascals,
That's a new thing.
Spanky and all of them.
That's a new thing. Go early.
Yeah.
Stay all day.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're the Little Rascals when they're the Little Rascals, but when they play behind me, they're just friends.
Just for them.
Just friends.
Well, I mean, it's-
Yes.
You know, no copyright infringement,
They
so you can't get the folks
they're a good
sued.
band. They're a real good band,
Right.
and I enjoy working with them. That's Jerome and I've been working together. He's my music director for over 30 years now, and he's a great guy. He's a great guy. I can call him and tell him I want to do a song, and he says, "Send me a list."
Is that Jerome the drummer?
No, the bass player.
Oh, basement.
Bass player, the big guy. He used to weigh 400 pounds. Now he weigh 180 soaking
He
wet.
used to be.
Yes.
I know he has been big, but now
Yes.
he lost a lot of weight.
Yes, he had to,
I'm sure he feels great.
health wise.
Yeah.
And but that ain't stop him. He still play. You know, he's really a good musician, and he's played with the Detroit Symphony. He's played with all of the big. He's still playing with a big wheel. Me.
Well, you gotta remember yourself.
Me.
Because we appreciate Priscilla, man.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
very much.
And we appreciate that she acknowledges us,
Yes.
and it helps us with our endeavors. You know, as we journey, trying to be whatever the hell we out here trying to be, promoters and musicians and Priscilla. Wait a minute, watch out now, you about to go the wrong way. Don't go over there messing with folks. You know what I'm
I
saying?
appreciate her having me here. It's been a long time coming, but I made
Yes,
it.
I am so glad. I'm so thankful, and I want to tell Nen that don't work so hard, Nen. I know you're busy but you'll watch me later on tonight. Don't work so hard, baby. You just running yourself. You go from here to pillar to post, and post to pillar. I mean, she works hard.
Well,
She helps
I
everybody
I
too.
can understand.
She helps everybody.
That drive, you gotta get it while you can, Priscilla. Think about how you
Oh.
were when you were young.
Oh, I forgot to announce. Priscilla Price is being inducted into the, what is it? The Rhythm and Blues Hall of Fame.
Right. So let's talk about
There it
that.
is.
Let's talk about that real quick.
I'll talk about that next time.
Okay.
Because I got to get all the information.
Well, I thought it was gonna be a cold on that edition for a hot minute, but I guess I'll wait till I'll get back and just catch the show when y'all come on next week.
What, for the International Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
For me to talk about that?
Yeah.
I got to get all the information. I can't talk about shit and I ain't got the information for it.
Okay, well, most importantly,
I'm going to be inducted.
there it is.
That is.
That's the main
Cut
thing.
and dry.
So y'all be on the lookout for that.
And I'm going to tell you why. Bethany and Billy, I went to the 20 grand reunion
How about
Saturday night down at Burt's.
Yeah.
And Lamont says, there is your biggest supporter right there. That's when you guys walked in the door. She's my biggest fan.
Yeah.
He said, that is your biggest fan right there.
Was Jay Butler out?
No, Jay don't come out that much
Yeah,
anymore.
you know that. I talked to him recently. I just didn't know, because every now and then you might think he might want to take a chance and stick his head in the door, but yeah, his situation is different.
Right. I'm praying for him and also for Julia.
Yeah.
You know,
because she
that
been sick.
she's-
And going
yes.
through while he was going through at the same time.
exactly. I pray
Jeff,
for.
me and Jeff birthday brothers. You know, that's my brother.
Yeah.
Jeff brother, but
He's their engineer. You know,
Yeah.
he's Jay's engineer,
Oh yeah.
and he does a really good job.
Oh yeah. Jeff is the man.
Yes.
Jeff got some juice too.
Yes.
Jeff been around.
And you know, there's so much that's going on here in the city of Detroit,
Yeah.
and it's going to be a lot of stuff going on this summer downtown.
Oh yeah.
We used to do a fireworks night over at Woodbridge, but we're not doing it this year. The Contours, myself, the ladies, and Ronnie Nelson, and the Junior Walker All-Star Band. It's just so much that's going on, and I wish Martha Reeves the best of luck on getting
Yes, we definitely have to mention that.
Yeah.
getting her, Walk
Her
of
star
Fame.
on the Walk of Fame.
Yes,
in
because
California.
she deserve it. She really
Yes.
deserve it. And I want to let her know that if anything that she needs to call me, if I can help her. I ain't got no damn money though.
Well, we can
We
still
put a-
keep the
Martha-
word going,
listen,
get the
Martha
word out.
Reeves-
Yes.
Listen, y'all, Martha Reeves from Detroit.
Yes.
I know what we do around Detroit. We'll put a picnic together, get us a couple cases of Budweiser, a cooler, and some barbecue, baby. We got it a fundraiser.
Do what works.
Yes.
Some dinner.
Yes.
It works.
Yes.
We take it back to the old school. See, we going back to we doing too much sometimes.
And
Folks understand
I
the
hope
mission.
that this thing come out that we're trying to put together. The Black Bottom
Oh yeah.
Soul
Yeah,
Review.
that'd be great.
That would be really great. We can get all of our, because it's a lot of people here from Black Bottom that's still
Still
living.
around, yeah.
And that would really be something nice, because I remember, the only thing I remember from Black Bottom is John R. Erskine. It used to be
I
all,
just always hear fascinating
good,
stories about
good,
Black Bottom.
good.
And, with me. I have an old soul, but I'm
Burst.
still young.
Well, you know, we've got.
What, Hastings Street, right? That's Black Bottom, right?
Yes, yeah.
All of that, because they got that, what is that, Tangent
Tangent Gallery.
Gallery over there, and it's right at the tracks.
Right at the track.
Yeah.
You stand at Tangent Gallery, you're looking at the track.
Yep.
Like, wow, there it is. And you know what's crazy? Amtrak still use that track.
Exactly.
I go through on the Chicago train all the time, but I didn't go to Tangent.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, how was your train ride?
My train ride is lovely. I'm an official cowboy now.
Okay.
I was afraid of trains.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man, it's just the weirdest thing. Because I felt like I fly around the world. People say you ride a plane, but you won't ride trains. Yeah, because I feel if the plane fall, it's over. Bam.
And last
Train
time I was
come
on
up
the
track.
train, that gave me arthritis because they kept the
It's
air
cold.
on blast.
It's cold.
And and see, this is when I graduated high school, and my grandmother refused to fly, but she came out to California. But I came back with her on a train, and it was freezing. I don't like to be cold, but every train we got on it was just freezing.
And check
And
this
I've
out.
never been so stiff in my life.
Wow.
that young.
In California,
Yes.
folks think the train was just a country thing. In California, especially out
Oh,
west,
it's-
that was the way to travel. They say train was like
I just talked with Al Hudson. He said they just came back from California on the
4
train.
days. I want to take that ride. I want to take, not like they, because they went for business. That's a hard ride.
Right.
Because you're trying to get there, you want to get there and get
Yeah,
back.
but he said he wanted to relax.
Well, that's a
why they
relaxing
took
ride.
the train.
Yeah.
It was
See, that's
definitely
that.
relaxing.
What part of California they go to?
He told me, but I forgot.
I'm wondering if they were on that train to take you through Donner Pass.
Mm.
And they said it's nice through there, but it's amazing to go through to know that you
The
can't.
last train I was on was the People Mover.
Look, I want to do all things train. Now I'm gonna see if I can get Amtrak as a sponsor maybe, so we can do some shows.
That would
We
really
can
be.
do some shows in those cities that Amtrak service.
That would
Amtrak,
really be
we
something.
coming at you right now. We letting you know the Motor City Rockstar is gonna come at them for some sponsorships. See if we can do a rail blues rail tour. Cover some cities
Yeah.
along the way. We can get on in Dearborn, Michigan, or down on Milwaukee, ride to Chi-Town, leave Chi-Town here to Memphis and then New Orleans, and keep on rolling out to California.
Whatever you say.
I'm trying to tell you, I got it all planned
Thank
out.
you. Thank you, Damon. Thank you.
Motor City Rockstar, thank you for having
Thank
me.
you for hanging out with us tonight. And don't forget, get your tickets for the Detroit, the Southern Soul Blues concert at the Aretha Franklin Amphitheater. That's August the 12th. You can log on to CNB Production, or either you can Ticketmaster or the box office. But it's that time. I want to thank Roger. And what's our engineer's name?
Jewel.
Jewel.
Jewel is engineering.
Jewel,
for
we
us
thank you,
today.
darling,
Jewel
for
doing
your engineering
and
skills.
can I say one thing before we officially go?
Well, say it quick.
Miss Carolyn, please accept my friend request on Facebook.
I'll call her tonight and tell her.
I'm gonna stop taking it back and resending it because I think what's happening, I'm being pushed down the list. That's what it is.
No, she don't want you to send her no
I
bullshit.
got lost.
We gotta go. Thank you for hanging out with us,
Thank you
Damon.
for
Thank
having
you
me.
for
Thank you
being
for having
with
me.
us tonight, and we
It's my
wish you
pleasure.
much success. Thank you, Motor City Rockstar.
Thank
Is that
you.
it?
Yeah, you got it.
Motor City Rockstar.
It's the best thing sliced since
Well,
sliced
thank you,
bread.
Motor City Rockstar, for being my co-host this evening.
Coast host.
Co-host.
I'm
this evening.
not- I'm not,
And tell Al Livingston to go to hell.
I know I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. Al, I'm sitting in for you, brother. I want to be able to come back and sit in your seat.
We gotta go. Thank you, everybody.
All right.